Accurate forecast with Thomas Geboy. Weather rates certified 11 years in a row.
Good afternoon, Utah. Happy Friday. We've made it to the end of the work week. The last 24 hours have been busy across the Beehive State. We've seen widespread wet weather, but down in southern and eastern Utah, wet weather is gradually coming to an end. We still got a little bit of light snow in the mountains in southern Utah, but for the most part, looking at predominantly dry skies, while in northern Utah, we're still tracking some valley rain, mountain snow, and some of our valleys are still seeing times of snow, like up in Cache Valley, where we actually picked up some accumulations of over a few inches. Meanwhile, we still have rain stretching from Farmington all the way down towards Lehigh, and we're still seeing a little bit of light rain across portions of Utah County. But as you make your way up towards the benches and towards the canyons and then eventually into the mountains and then the Wasatch back, we're still seeing times of snow. So continue to be very careful out on the roadways. Those roadways are likely going to be running slick throughout most of the afternoon, if not into the early stretches of this evening. So something to keep in mind for that evening commute. But look at some of these snow totals, especially for our mountains. Most of our mountains in Utah over the last 24 hours have picked up at least 10 inches of snow. You'll love to see it. Brighton, 17 inches of snow, Snow Basin at 16, Snowbird at 15, and Snowbird now at 300 inches for the season. Eagle Point, 13, Deer Valley at 11, Bryan Head in southern Utah, 10 inches, another 10 inches up at Sundance, and Park City, 4.8, but I think there are spots around the Wasatch back that have actually picked up more than that. Clarkston in Cache Valley, 3.5, and Pleasant View, northern Wasatch Front, picked up an inch of snow. So we have seen snow even in portions of our northern Utah valleys, but the winter storm warnings that we have for the central mountains to the northern mountains continues over the next hour and 45 minutes. That's when the heavy snow will gradually come to an end. We'll still likely see snow as we go throughout the rest of this afternoon, but that will gradually taper from this afternoon into tonight. Here's the Alta snow stake, over a foot of snow, and you can't really see Alta spelled out anymore just because of all that fresh snow up Little Cottonwood Canyon. Meanwhile, Red Cliffs Lodge down in Moab in southeastern Utah, absolutely beautiful, getting some blue sky peeking through. We did pick up some rain a little while ago earlier this morning, and you can see just a little bit of a dusting of snow on the cliffs as you look past the Colorado River. And then temperatures across the region, we're still sitting with cooler temperatures. We really haven't seen them move much at all, but we are at 40 degrees in Salt Lake City, and the view from West Valley got those mostly cloudy skies with a little bit of light rain continuing to fall around the Salt Lake Valley. It's 36 in Provo, and we're sitting at 48 degrees in St. George. And as we plan things out for you in Salt Lake City, our temperatures will be mainly in the mid to upper 30s throughout most of the afternoon. Again, right around 40 in Salt Lake, but that chance for wet weather will gradually go down from this afternoon, and I think by 8 o'clock tonight, the chance for wet weather really comes to an end. But across the entire state, we'll see daytime highs mainly in the 30s in northern Utah outside of the higher terrain, 38 in Cedar City, and 50 degrees in St. George. But as we begin the futurecast, you'll see that the chance for wet weather will gradually come to an end, especially in northern Utah, even in the mountains into tonight as high pressure builds in. Then we get a calm Saturday. The high pressure won't be sticking around, though, because as we go from Saturday into Sunday, we got more moisture. Our weak system comes in on Sunday afternoon into Sunday evening. Some slight chance for wet weather in northern Utah. Then things likely ramp up even more by the beginning stages of next week. Your St. George forecast, highs near 50 the next few days, but going to be a pretty nice weekend across the southwest desert. Then we bring in that chance of rain Tuesday into Wednesday. Then along the Wasatch Front, that chance for rain and snow will gradually end through this afternoon. Dry on Saturday, going to be a pretty nice day. Slight chance on Sunday, and then that chance ramps up Monday into Tuesday. And I think our best chance will come Tuesday night into Wednesday, as we see our next bona fide system that could bring widespread wet weather across the state.
Bring on the snow.
Bring on all the moisture. We just got to keep on chipping away at that drought.
We got it. We got it.
Mother Nature is at least trying, so fingers crossed it even continues past that point.
This is all thanks to you. You do the forecast. Thank you, Thomas.
Thanks, Jillian.
All right.